Yo, what's up guys? I've been meaning to make this video for a while now, so here it is. Sorry for stalling, but so I'd like to give a channel update, as well as explain how I play BDO, just like the daily routine, including how I make money, just what I do every day when I'm playing. And I'd also like to explain my current goals for the game, just what I'm trying to do. But at the moment, uh, you'll notice I haven't uploaded videos in a while. The issue with enhancing videos, I'd love to upload more, but the issue is if you look at my gear, I'm kind of stuck. I'm going past off cap. I've already gone past. Got a lot of TED accessories. The next steps are just so difficult, unfortunately. So I'm kind of trapped. I'd like to upload enhancing videos, but I gotta wait for either getting a TED Ogre or Pendandy. It's just like I gotta get a lot of gains, so it's just building up content. I have a lot of clips. I've been going for Pendandy quite a lot. On stream, I've gone for Pendandy about 8 times so far. So once that video comes, it'll be big. It'll be big. It's a lot of attempts in it, but yes, unfortunately the enhancing videos they're not coming out as often as they used to, just because I'm kind of capped out on gains. It's just very difficult at the moment. But we're trying. Warrior PvP, I've been lazy. That's to be honest, I've just been lazy about uploading PvP videos. I've gotten some Node War videos up, and I have some more to upload, but yeah, I haven't been YouTubing as much compared to Twitch. I stream just about every single day, and so that's getting to the next point. Is I stream more than YouTube. I started streaming a while back and built up the followers, and now have maybe more followers than subscribers on YouTube, but I'm trying to get more people, from my YouTube channel over to my Twitch, because I stream every single day. So if you guys are just interested in what I do every single day, you play my music. If you like music in my videos, playing that music constantly. I change it up quite a lot. I like a lot of different types of music. So there's metal, there's EDM, just random shit. I listen to rap and reggae. You'll hear a lot of stuff. I change the music up quite constantly, but metal is usually the dominant music that's playing. I also like to help people with gear gains. Like if you make a BDO planner and you send it to me asking where you think you should go next, that's probably one of my strong suits, is recommending gear advice, as well as fail stack. So yeah, I stream a lot more than YouTube. So if you guys are interested in watching my stream, you can come over there. Music playing, just playing the game. If you got questions, just feel free to pop in, talk to me, ask me anything. I'll try and help you. As far as playing the game, so if you notice, I'm 62 on my warrior. I've been grinding Gyphon. It took me about 3 months of grinding Gyphon almost every single day for lots of different hours. But so over the last 3 months, basically all I've done is Gyphon, just to get to level 62. And so now the way that I play has changed slightly, as well as events that are out right now. There's the Octoboy event, which if you guys don't know, if you remember Koi Boy. If you were fishing for the kois, there's basically an octopus-like version of the koi that drops at the Termian water park. So that's kind of, yeah, it's kind of taken over the way that I play the game. But just how I play it currently. So after getting 62, the plan was, as I was leveling to 62, I wanted to play Musa because Gyphon has a lot of requirements, which I don't want to deal with anymore. You got to find parties, you got to bring elixirs. You got to be out there. Once you start grinding, you have to grind for long hours before you can leave. So I want a solo option, and unfortunately Warrior is one of the worst PvE classes in the game, and I'm over it. I just don't want to deal with it anymore. So I have a Musa that I have geared up slightly, still working on it. It's level 59 currently, just grinding skill points and trying to get those levels and trying to get that gear. I'm trying to get full TEP boss weapons for it, but yeah, I'm leveling a Musa now, playing Musa. It is a soft reroll. Do not panic. I'm still playing Warrior. It's just the Musa is for PvE, and if I get it geared up enough and I enjoy PvPing on it, I will use it in PvP, but I will never roll off the Warrior. I won't sell the weapons. Don't worry about that. We will still be Warrior. There will still be Warrior PvP videos to come. I don't want to leave Warrior, even though it's in a pretty shitty spot right now. But we'll just hopefully get buffs. We'll see what happens. So yeah, that's the Musa. It's a soft reroll. I'm just getting TET weapons for both classes, playing both. Musa's for solo PvE. I plan to do Manchums once I get it up there. Manchums and Akhman is kind of the Musa end goal, but at the moment I'm just grinding at Pirates and Gahaz and places like that, just kind of getting a feel for the class, learning how to PvP. For life skills, what I do a few different things. So probably the first and most important one is AFK fishing. I AFK fish overnight. That's usually what I do. Like overnight when I'm gone for however many hours, I'll set up my fisher. I fish out of like Old Wisdom Tree and Grana. This whole river area, I mean, is where I'll probably be fishing, or in Grana itself, but I usually fish out here. But like I said, the Octo Boy event is going on right now, so I've been fishing out of Termian for those. But overnight, yes, I will fish. And my fisher, show you the stat. Alright, here's our fisher. So we're got +2 Fisher's Clothes, +10 Branded Rod, Balnos for AFK. And if I look at the fishing level, Artisan 6, not too bad. It's very low, and that's just because I haven't really done much life skills in the game, but I set up AFK fishing very, very, very late. I normally would turn my computer off and I just didn't worry about it, but I wanted to start increasing my AFK income, so fishing and other things is what I just started getting into. But so at the moment, yep, just fishing out here at Termian where the Octo boys are. We got 270-ish right now, 269. Get the relics. Once my inventory fills up or whenever the rod's almost out, I hop on my horse, run over to Olvia, sell the fish, and store some of the items, and then just head back. And so anytime that I'm AFK, even not for overnight, just now that this shit is so good and there's, I don't know, you get a lot of money from this stuff. I've been doing this more than the other AFK things. But if the Octo Boy event and stuff was not going on, there are other things that I do. So if I hop over to my life skiller, I can show you guys what I do on her. Alright, so this is my life skiller. And so the idea was since I did everything on my warrior, all my life skills, everything, and I was grinding Gyphon to 62, I decided it'd be a good idea to get an alt character for life skilling so that I can process and cook. And so I bought the Pearl Shop costumes for cooking as well as the processing one. And so right now we are sitting at Master 3 cooking and Artisan 9 processing. And so what we do on this character is we do a few things. So the way that I make money AFK, the first thing is I process up materials to T3 and then sell them on the market. So I combine coal with iron and I get steel and I list that on the market. I make bronze, I make brass, I make everything. I'm going to do the same with wood as soon as I run out of ore. But since I have my workers and my nodes going, constantly getting materials, constantly stacking up materials, and I'm just processing. So before the Octo Boys, if I was going to leave my computer for about 2-ish hours or something like that, I would process instead of AFK fish. Where AFK fishing I would leave for longer durations of time. But besides the processing, and you might ask why I don't do trading, and the reason for not doing trading, I have a couple reasons. The biggest thing is I active play the game more than AFK, so I wouldn't be able to maintain enough processing. I don't have the workers, I don't have the CP to set up the nodes, I just don't want to do trading. It's just not something I want to do. Where processing up T3 materials is very, very easy. You just process it, list it on the market, you're done. That's all you need to do. It's very simple and I enjoy that. But I also do Imperial Cooking. So you can see I got some cooking supplies here. But so for Imperials, I do quite a few. I do about 5 Imperials, but I trade them out of Olvia. I make meat stew, fried fish, boiled eggs, tea with fine scent, and honey wine. And so basically, I'll just, I'll pick a day, or just, if I'm only AFKing, once I wake up in the morning, 20 minutes for a shower and food, I'll just let my guy cook. Like, I'll grab enough materials to cook for about 20-ish minutes. Or I'll just pick a day, and I'll just have that be my cooking day, but I cook those things up. Way Imperial works, you make like tea with fine scent, and then what you can do with that is you can Imperial craft it into these boxes right here, and then you can trade those in to an Imperial trader, and so that's another thing that I do, and it's just money. It's just money on the side. Just if I'm AFKing and I got some time to cook, or I just pick a day, it's just more money that I'm getting. So those are what I do life skill wise. I mean, I gather, right? I gotta gather. Here's a tip. This is something that I do. So when I was AFK fishing on the fisher out of Old Wisdom Tree, every morning that I woke up, I would go and store everything in Old Wisdom Tree. Then I would actually transport my character all the way over to Sandgrain, right here. I would grab this is the life skill tool that I use. It has a crystal in it for durability reduction. I actually lost one, and I also have a life skill close on my fisher. But I grab some food, a couple waters, some pickaxes, and I head out right over here to Pilgrim's Haven, get myself some rough stone, and then that all gets shifted over to Heidel. And that's where I make advanced cooking utensils. Where are they? Yeah, right here. So I'll make those. I've had a big stack of them for a while, shifted them over to Trent. I haven't made them in a bit, but so once I'm done gathering and using all the energy, because the AFK Fisher picks up max energy, like it'll be full overnight when I'm done AFK fishing. Once it's done gathering, I'll shift him all the way back right to his fishing spot, so he'll be ready there when I go to sleep at night, so I can set him up. But what I'll also do is if I don't need rough stone, or if I have too much, or there's never too much, but if I just don't need rough stone at the moment, or I'm not making the tools, I'll shift him over to Heidel, and I'll actually gather sheep and meat to make the meat stew. And I'll also have my warrior go over here. I think my warrior is Artisan 7 gathering. So he gathers meat for, and also I get hards and sharps for it, but to be honest, since I grind a lot, and the grinding is the most income that you can make in this game in an active hour. So Gyphon was the biggest thing that I would do. I would grind multiple hours at Gyphon, making 200 mil-ish a day, and just let that stack up. But so sometimes I just can't even be bothered. It's a waste of time to go gather instead of just grind. But if I feel like doing something new or life skilling or changing it up, I'll just go and gather over at Sheep Mountain or the other spot that I said. What else do I do? I also make costumes out of Heidel. I'll make costumes, or I'll make different tools just based on what I need. Like I'll make tools for gathering sheep, or I'll make pickaxes for the stone. But I used to have all the life skill things, but I basically just let my materials stack up, right? So I use Powder of Earth and Power of Forest, and I believe what those get you, if I can find this guy real quick, Costume Mill. Yeah, okay, so what I would make with these is I make Gathering, I make Farmers, I make Cooks. I just basically make what my materials stack up. So these two, Traces and Powders, I use a lot. And then also I have all of my towns have certain items in them. Keplen is kind of the alchemy. It's got all my potions, all the alchemy, and I just kind of stack this up with the traces, and whenever I want to just like use up some of these materials and like liquidate it into silver, I'll use them. And so a lot of traces and powders can be used for costumes, so I'll just use those when I see fit. But for workers and stuff, I just basically I gather ores, I gather timber, I gather items required for Imperial Cooking or just cooking in general. I don't have that good of a setup up because, like I said, I just got into life skilling not too long ago. I've only active grinded for all my income. So life skilling, I just have the bare minimum set up, and it works out. Just gets me some extra money at the end of the day that I wouldn't have had before. Farming is something I also do. That's also for Imperial. For a while there, when I wasn't using CP for anything, I had 10 farms, but it's a lot to manage. It would take almost 30 minutes for me to prune and replace everything, so I kind of got sick of it. But so at the moment I only have one farm. Normally I have about 3 or 4, but I put some CP into some workshops as well as connecting pirates and some other places. But yeah, farming's something I do. I have a farming alt, and I'll just hop onto him, prune the stuff for the day. I haven't done that yet, but might as well hop over to him and do that. So yeah, I'll just hop onto this guy, farm some stuff. That's pretty much all I do for money. It's just active grind and these couple little life skill things. Something that I tried, which was successful the first time, but I'm debating not doing it again just because it's risky. So I had some silver to invest, and I decided to try to enhance for profit. I spent about 500 mil on whale molars when they were around 18 to 22 mil. Dropped price due to Lauren event. I bought about 25 of them, and I smashed them all together for duos. I ended up with about 4 duos and made about 600 to 800 mil profit, so that did well for me. But that's probably not something I'm going to do very much. But yeah, just smash some whales together, made some money. But I do not recommend enhancing for profit because you can get fucked over. But I was lucky to have it work the first time that I tried it. But yeah, that's just about everything I do for money. So my current goals in BDO, the main one was 62, which I've gotten on my warrior, and I'm very happy with that. Second goal is setting up my Musa. I'd like to get full tech Musa weapons, and that's just going to be my grinder. It will just be my solo grind class, and I'll be able to use that, and I'm very excited to use it. Yeah, I'm happy that now that I have a solo grind class. If I want to go grind, I can just hop on that class and go grind, and if I want to leave, I can leave at any time. So I'm not restricted by the Gyfin requirements, which I like Gyfin a lot. It's just it's too much. I just can't do it anymore. And also trying to keep things interesting on stream. I streamed Gyfin for about 3 months straight, and it just wasn't helping my average. So now that I stopped, my average viewers has gone up quite a lot on Twitch. And if any of you guys didn't know that I stream, please come check it out. Always trying to boost that average. I'm trying to hit partner. That's another goal, not a BDO goal, but just a goal of mine. I'd like to get partner on Twitch and start increasing that average viewers. But so the full Tet Musa weapons. If you look at my Warriors gear, so we're about 262 AP. The next places to go from there is Tet Ogre for 267 AP, or Pen Dandy for 270 AP. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm kind of sick of dealing with enhancing like the Dandy, because it requires memory fragments, artisans in my case, stones, stacking. It's a big deal. It's just a lot of work. I just don't want to do it anymore. What my plan to do for Pen is to buy Tet Dandies off the marketplace and smash for Pen, or do Cronstone attempts, just whatever I'm feeling when I save up enough money. But since I don't want to really enhance, the first goal is the Tet Ogre, because the Tet Ogre could be used on either my Warrior or my Musa. So if I do end up enjoying the Musa enough and playing on it more, then I've got the same AP on both classes. Where if I had a Pen Dandy on the Warrior and I wanted to play Musa, then, well, shit, I'm out of luck. I don't have a Pen Dandy on Musa. So I think what we're going to do is get the Ogre. And even after that, if I still am undecided on which class I'd like to get Pen for, I'd also like to get a Tet Tungrad if I go down the road of getting Tet Ogre, so that I can have 269 AP on both classes. And the reason for that is because at 269 AP, that's where the AP brackets start to drop off. Whereas before, if I were to move up, if you understand how Renown works, or if you've looked at a sheet that explains the brackets, if I move into the 269 AP, that's the highest point where the AP that you get extra from your Awakening AP bonus starts to drop off. You only get a little bit. So it's like kind of the sweet spot. 269 is a really, really good spot to be in, and if I can be 269 on both classes, I'd be very happy with that. So that's kind of the goal, is Tet Ogre and then maybe Tet Tungrad, unless I just want Pen on whatever class I want to play. But yeah, we're just going to be taking a break from Pen for now, just to work on those Musa weapons as well as the Tet Ogre. So now that I'm 62, you'll notice I have a Kaposia Earring, a Tet Witch, and a Tet Blue Whale Molar. They're all the same AP, and so I've kind of struggled on what to do. There's been a lot of options. I could either go for Pen on the Witch Earring. Not going to do that though, because the chance of getting the Pen is just so ridiculous. It's just a waste. I could sell the Witch, it's 1 bill, or I could sell the Whale, which is currently 4.2 bill. And so you might be like, why the fuck would you sell a Tet Whale? I have a very good reason for it, and I've thought about this a lot. I kind of made this decision around 50% to 62, but the reason why I'm going to sell the Whale is because the Whale Molar is worth 4.2 bill right now. I'm waiting for the price. I've been watching the Whale Molar prices for months now, just waiting for them. If you look at the price right now, the max price is 35.1 mil, and I looked at the price. It was about 2.7 bill, right? My Tet Whale Molar was 2.7 bill when it was around 22 mil. It's at 35 and it's at 4.2, so it's gone up multiple billions. And I'm waiting for 37, which is about, in NA at least, that's where the price kind of caps out. It's 37 mil Whale Molars. When it hits that price, I think my Tet Whale is going to be about 4.5 bill. And so the reason why I'm going to sell it is because I do not value 100 HP, which is the only difference between a Kaposia Earring. That's not fair. There's also 2 accuracy, but if you look at it, so 2 accuracy and 100 HP. So basically, I could either have 100 HP and 2 accuracy, or I could have about 3.5 billion silver after tax once I sell the Tet Whale. So, I haven't heard a good argument against it, but what I'm saying is, would you pay 4.5 billion for 100 HP just added onto your main HP. It just doesn't matter to me. You get one shot in this game. At the moment with Renown and how everything works, you get one shot no matter what. The 100 HP isn't going to save me. And even if it does, I'd rather have the silver. And so what I'm going to use the silver for, instead of just gambling it away like I normally do, just blowing ogre attempts, I'm going to buy full Tet Musa weapons so that I can actually make money back. Because the Musa, I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. So I'm going to use the money to make money back. And also, right here, if you look at these duo whales, these are the whales that I enhanced. So once I sell these, which they'll be about, I think 340-ish mil once they're at 37, all of them together, that'll be a big boost of money on top of what I already have, which is about 1 bill silver. I'll be sitting at, oh gosh, man, it's going to be a lot of money. It's going to be about 6 to 7 billion silver. I'll buy full Tet Musa weapons. Whatever's left over, we'll be spending on ogres to go for Tet Ogre, and I'll be doing that on stream. I enhance on stream whenever I have the opportunity to. It's kind of slowed down now that I got my Tet Crescent, whereas before I was just doing about an enhancing stream every single time I was live. But yeah, it's just tune in. You'll see some interesting shit, but yes, the Tet Ogre, whatever money is left over will probably be spent on Tet Ogre. Or maybe I'll get myself a Sharp Alchemy Stone of Destruction. We'll play around. We got a lot of money left over after the Musa weapons, so we'll get to figure it out. But yeah, I'm very excited, but those are my goals. It's just full Tet Musa weapons, Tet Ogre, Pen Dandy at some point. We're going to hold off on it for a while. We're going to sell the whales. All these whales, going to be a ton of money. And we'll just fuck around and see what we can get. But yeah, it's just the progression is slowed down, but I'm still going. I love the game. I love progression. I love progress. I love it so much. So we're just going to keep going with it. I appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. So just keep showing me that love. Liking the videos, watching them, tuning into my stream, just saying what's up. Just really appreciate it. It means a lot. Makes it worth doing. So yeah, I'll just catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.